Hey, Hoàng Đây, welcome back everybody to my podcast series. Let's talk and share. For those who tuning in my channel for the first time, I would like to introduce myself a little bit. I am Hoàng, a Master of Education, an English lecturer, and the founder of lopthayhoangchuyenngoaingu. And in this podcast, it's all about chilling, so keep it light. And I really want to share with you guys about some of my stories, my experience, or even my feeling about Christmas, especially for those who don't go out on that day. Okay, so let's get into it. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not good at handling the cold.
Is it cold?
No, it's not cold.
Are you cold?
No, I'm not cold.
Yeah, the weather in Saigon right now, it isn't that cold, but I still feel kind of cold outside. It was 2 months ago, actually a month ago, when I was taking a walk in front of my house at around 9 or 10 p.m. Then a chilly breeze, so it swept over me. Then I suddenly realized that, wow, Christmas was coming. If you guys are at home during Christmas days, it's fine, no worries. Same here. But guys, listen, so why don't you set up your cozy corner, probably with blankets and lights? And if you still want to get it better, how about grabbing some kinds of snacks, right? Okay, kinds of snack like this, gonna chill. Okay, so I'm good, man. That's good enough. Okay, stop. No, not that one. No, give it to me. Okay, I appreciate that. Oh my god. Okay guys, so you got your snack already, alright? So you can also take a glass of water or your favorite drink and chill out together. That would be great, right? So I'm gonna wait for you to get yourself ready, okay?
2,000 years later.
Okay, so are you done? If you haven't done, that's okay. Because I'm gonna head first. I've got this one.
Wow!
So basically, I'm not a Christian, but I know that Christmas is one of the most important days for them. So during these days, people usually hold big family gatherings and invite some special guests to celebrate together. I've got some of my students and my friends abroad, and they say that they usually take around 3 or 10 days off to celebrate Christmas. Some of them even take this opportunity to fly back to Vietnam to celebrate Christmas with their family and friends. And in Vietnam, I think it depends on the specific area. For example, if you go through some neighborhoods with Catholics, right? So you can easily see that they organize everything super perfect with Christmas trees, tinsel, ornaments, and many other decorations. I still vividly remember around 2 weeks ago when I walked through the neighborhood with a lot of Catholics. I incredibly feel very warm and the lively atmosphere, but it doesn't seem too much noisy, you know that? So perhaps I think this is the characteristic of Christmas, right? Like the cold air arrives along with the very careful preparations of churchgoers, everything perfectly combined together, which make me incredibly warm. As you are looking at my Christmas tree right here, and to be honest, I love the Christmas decorating style. So I and my students, we always do decorations for my Christmas tree every year at this occasion. So you can see that these are some presents right here, and I think I love this one the most. Although this Christmas tree is not too big, right? but it has, I think, every signature color, okay? Like green, white, yellow, and red. Like, if you don't mind, I can share with you some kind of my feeling about these colors. Guys, if you see, this is the red ornament, right? And the red color represents love, sacrifice, salvation, and especially the blood of Jesus Christ. Let's move on to the green of the Christmas tree. If you look at the green, sure, you will feel very refreshed, right? And this symbolizes hope, rebirth, and eternity. If you look at my Christmas tree, you can say that it stays green year-round, showing the strength and immorality even in the harsh weather. Well, I want to dive a bit deeper into the green color, guys. Actually, since way back, green has appeared often enough to be ingrained in my memory. But I have a personal feeling about this color. For example, when I think of green, I often picture a large green meadow instead of a Christmas tree. And guys, if you like yellow, alright, here you go. This is the color of sunlight, making everything look brighter. It represents hope, warmth, and comfort on cold Christmas nights. It is also used in tree decorations, stars, and tinsel. Well, that's just a brief insight into my interest, guys. But Christmas has many other dominant colors, depending on each person's perception. No matter what color it is, it definitely makes Christmas more vibrant and sparkling. Guys, last year, I and my family had an amazing experience at a party organized by a Catholic family. The party lasted around 3 hours, I guess, and included the host family members, neighbors, and a few special guests. Basically, the party went pretty much as I expected. People dining out together and participating in some afterwards activities. However, I was strongly impressed by the musical talents of the old musicians right there. If you guys are watching this video right now, you can see that they could play a lot of musical instruments like the guitar, trumpets, I don't know, kind of this. Honestly, it was much more than just a party, and for me, it was truly a high quality music show. Plus, I can see that the Catholic community was very united and friendly. Maybe they usually hold these gatherings quite frequently, so they are always ready to support one another if needed. Generally speaking, guys, the party was absolutely magnificent and we did enjoy that. Guys, this year, due to my busy work schedule, so I and my family, we can't join the party right now at Vũng Tàu. That's why we are having the video clip right here. So for me, basically, Christmas is just like any other day, but maybe because of the atmosphere, it makes me more touched than usual. And I'm having some kinds of personal and special feelings right now. Guys, maybe it's due to the cold weather, I just like gathering with my family members. As I told you before, I was like sensitive to the breeze. So let's flash back to that time. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not good at handling the cold.
Is it cold?
No, it's not cold.
Are you cold?
No, I'm not cold.
It felt like a long movie in my mind. Kind of. A cold wind blowing down the street, decorated with LED lights, and there was snow. But it wasn't Vietnam.
What the hell?
I can also see people hustling on the street. Then the scene shifted to a small family sitting down together around a cozy table with lots of delicious food next to a warm fire in a very cozy kitchen. So everything seems perfect, right? However, it certainly came to my mind another scene. Guys, I know that I am not a very good storyteller, but I hope you guys will enjoy my story right now. So are you ready? Let's get into it. A 10-year-old homeless boy with a hungry stomach was wandering the streets on Christmas Eve. He could only watch families gathering from afar with sad, sparkling eyes, truly longing for a home. As he roamed, he suddenly spotted someone sneaking around the front of the wealthy house not far away. Through the window, the boy saw an elderly man fumbling to prepare Christmas by himself in a relatively comfortable kitchen. Unconsciously, he thought,
It seems like this old man is alone, and the person outside is trying to do something suspicious.
He continued his train of thought until he saw the suspect trying to pick the lock on the old man's front door. Perhaps instinct kicked in. The boy ran over quickly, shouting.
Hey, stop!
His shout startled the suspect, who turned and prepared to run. But he was faster. He grabbed the thief's hand and said,
What you doing?
They began to argue, and suddenly the door of the house swung open, halting their conversation. They saw an elderly man, tall, with white hair, a serious but kind face. Before the old man could speak, the boy interjected.
I saw him trying to pick the lock to your house, so I stopped him. Please, call the cops.
The thief, caught red-handed, dared not look anyone in the eye. Perhaps he realized his fate, so he kept saying,
I'm sorry, sir. Please don't call the police. I'm so hungry. I acted out of desperation. I just need a load of bread to get through the night.
Everything seemed to pause for a moment, filled with confusion, empathy, and perhaps pity. For some reason, the thief began to cry. At first, just a few drops, but then his sob grew louder, mingling with bitter sweat wail. At the moment, the boy could clearly see the thief's face. He thought to himself, this guy didn't look much like a criminal. His face was worn and dirty, but could not hide his kind looks and intelligence.
Where do you live, boy? Where are your parents?
The old man asked him calmly, interrupting the boy's thoughts. The thief looked at the old man with tearful eyes and mumbled,
I am an orphan, sir. I just need a load of bread tonight. So please, don't take me away. I need to survive to find my brother who lost for a long time.
He kept speaking while crying, seeming to not even know what he was doing. The other boy suddenly felt an indescribable sensation and seemed to detach from the conversation between the old man and the thief. In his mind, the phrase,
I need to survive to find my brother,
kept ringing. The boy looked closely at the thief again and felt that his face was very familiar. The turmoil inside him surged, and then he suddenly shouted,
Phúc!
Both the man and the thief were startled with overwhelming astonishment. It took about 10 seconds for Phúc to understand what was happening and shouted back.
Han!
Phúc seemed frozen, staring at Han, his whole body stiff, as if every muscle was on strike, with tears streaming down his face. They embraced, surprising the old man. The old man exclaimed,
What a happy reunion.
and listened to their conversation, even though he didn't understand a thing, but it was a mix of laughter and tears. This was a non-verbal conversation, but everyone watching would certainly understand that they were feeling very happy.
Better we take care of them. It's freezing outside.
The old man thought, recalling his two passed away children, feeling nostalgic. After allowing the two to talk and calm down, the old man invited them in to celebrate Christmas together. The two children asked,
How about you? What do you want this Christmas, sir?
The old man smiled and said,
All I want for Christmas is you guys.
and then they shared a meal together, after which the old man decided to adopt the two children. So, what would you do if you were the old man in the story? Please comment below. Well, it's Christmas. After all, no matter who you are, we are all deserve to be happy. Wow, Christmas is a big holiday, right? It brings hope. Guys, I think I'm taking things slower than usual. Especially, I can have more time for my friends, my family, and myself. Besides, I can pause to reflect on what I have done, whether it's good or bad. And once I gain clarity on all of my thoughts, I feel at ease. Even though some of my issues remain unsolved. But anyway, I feel better right now. So at the end of the day, I will sit down and jot down everything I haven't finished yet and admire a list for a while, sticking it up on my table or somewhere I can easily see that in the next morning. And finally, I will pray for everybody and me and bedtime. Okay, I hope that those who are out tonight can feel less lonely. And guys, I think everything takes time and life goes on. We can redo what was wrong and keep working on what is unfinished. And I think my video is long enough, so I think I need to stop right now. Thank you guys for watching my video. If you enjoyed that, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. And Merry Christmas. Oh, I forgot. Be safe and be calm.